Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for FET price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. Don't forget to support the channel with a like and subscribe for more updates, and leave your comments and questions below. I would be glad to answer it. So starting with FET on the daily chart, let's start big and then move towards the lower time frames. So we can see here a 3 waves towards the downside with WXY, 3 waves towards the upside, A, B, and C. After 3 waves down, 3 waves up, this is an expanding flat where you can see a wave B overshooting the start of the flat. You want to see 5 waves toward the downside. However, with the rule of Elliott Wave, if you see 5 waves finished earlier than the possible scenario of a bigger wave C, and this wave C has finished exactly in the middle of your running flat here, that could mean that, of course, your expanding flat has turned into a running flat. And a running flat means it's a market reversal. Therefore, you want to see, of course, continuation towards the upside. Continuation towards the upside means 5 impulsive waves towards the upside. And this is exactly what we got. We got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of course, given for an impulse here, where we potentially looking for a wave 1 in bullish turn, right? Don't forget that we have a bullish versus a bearish scenarios here, always. So, as said, this is your wave 1. You are looking for a wave 2 to hit, of course, the green box fib levels for a wave 2, where we want to see, of course, 3 corrective waves. By so far, this price action is working perfect in terms of a bullish scenario where you want to see 3 waves down and then moving up again towards the upside. Your target, of course, can be given once we finish 3 waves towards the downside and we see the start of an impulse toward the upside again. So your fib level can be given for your wave 3 much more clearly. So far, we cannot give any targets for now until we hit, of course, a wave 2. Now, in your bearish scenario, which is still also very possible, where you have 3 waves down, 3 waves up for an expanding flat, your expanding flat did not finish yet as a running flat, and you are still looking for 5 waves towards the downside after 3 waves down, 3 waves up, 5 waves down. By this scenario, you want to see, of course, an impulsive wave 1, which exactly where we can see an impulsive wave 1 as diagonal. Now, the scenario, it's not really a conflict, but it says here that your wave 2 definitely is an impulse. And by all means, when you see this, a wave 1 impulse, wave 2 impulse, directly we go for a contracting diagonal with a 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 structure. It means you want to see 5 waves for a diagonal. Each wave has 5 structures. Okay? This is where you want to see a diagonal, contracting diagonal with 5 impulsive waves for all of them. Normally, that is 2 structure of contracting diagonal, that is 5, 3, 5, 3, and a 5. Where you can see, of course, an impulse, a zigzag, impulse, zigzag, and impulse. Another structure can be for a diagonal as well. It could be all of them as zigzags by 3, 3, 3, 3. So in this case scenario, when you see both 1 and 2 as a 5, 5, 5, that means you want to see 3, 4, 5 impulsive waves towards the downside. And of course, to know this, that we are in this scenario, this bearish scenario, you want, of course, to break the wave 2 here, fib levels, right? If you see lower prices from your wave 2, which is a bullish scenario, that means it has invalidated your bullish scenario. Once we break the price here, that means there is no bullish scenarios and only one scenario is left, which is your contracting diagonal with 5 waves towards the downside. So basically this is the daily chart, of course. If we dive deeper inside this zone on the 1 hour chart to see what is really going on inside it. So inside the 1 hour chart, of course, this is our impulsive wave, which is working possibly as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as a wave 1, or as a wave A, or even potentially as a wave 2, taking that this is your wave 1 coming from the top, right? So our wave 2 should be now exactly here. So as you can see, many scenarios are on that point here, and it can finish also in many scenarios. So therefore this is very critical here what is going on. So if we want to take a look what is really going on here, we can see clearly that we have already a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an impulsive wave A, right, as a corrective wave A, but it is impulsive. 1, 2, 3 for a wave B, hitting perfectly the fib of a wave B with the time and the fib level perfect in the box. And you want to see continuation towards the downside impulsively, right? You want to hit basically your 1-to-1 fib level given from the start of the A to the end of the A and to the base point of the B. And giving the 1-to-1 fib level for a zigzag extension give you, of course, the price at $1.16, of course, for a zigzag. 1.20 exactly. Okay, so your impulse, your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should finish somewhere around the $1.20 for FET. In that case scenario, of course, you are corrective still, where you have finished, of course, your 3 corrective waves, and you want to move towards the upside with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? In case we dive deeper, reaching, of course, the 1.618, this is your wave 3 scenario. By all means, this could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And again, because we are bearish here and we are impulsive, of course, short term we're talking so far, you want to reach your first target here. Your second target is, of course, here. And after that, of course, we want to seek if we are going to break this level as a 1, 2 after finishing this 3 corrective waves. If we break, of course, this level, then, of course, you want to reach the 886. By reaching the 886, you want to reach, of course, a new low. And by reaching a new low, of course, you're looking for lower prices, which opens the scenario for our daily bearish scenario, which is the 5 waves towards the downside. So that's it for FET price prediction. I hope that you like it. If you did, please press the like button. And of course, see you in the next videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.